Hey, look alive, fellow gamers. Once again, it's on. It's B Chambers from Alloy 7 Video with our next episode of now playing Divinity 2, the Dragon Knight Saga. So we left off with this autosave coming up in the middle of my commentary. You're messing things up, Divinity. Anyway, last episode we left off in hot pursuit of a dragon. I have become a dragon slayer if you're just tuning in. The first mission is really all about becoming a dragon slayer. And there's this interesting caveat in that as soon as I finish my Jedi training, there's supposed to be this, transitional like healing ritual that my character's supposed to go through, but he's not able to do it because a dragon has been spotted, and now we've come to this wooded glaive of sorts to try to track the dragon down. And the assignment that I've been given is going into
Slayer. Welcome to Broken
into
Valley.
this town. I gotta remember how to sheathe my sword here. There we go. So was to come to this town and see if we could find out, get some clues, because I'm still the rookie dragon slayer. I don't get to go out on the recon with, the high speed dragon slayer chain of command people who are above me. But I get to come to town and walk around and talk to people, which I'm actually excited about, because here I'll get to show you some of the dialogue and how the game actually plays in terms of NPC and character interaction. So first town, let's see what these people have to say.
I greet you, Slayer.
I greet you, milady.
Indeed I have. When I
She's
was
seen
on
the
patrol
dragon.
with Lieutenant Lewis.
Lieutenant. I love
We
the
saw
way
it
they
high up
pronounce
in the
that.
vicinity of the locked temple.
Okay.
The New Order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the Great War in honor of the fallen divine. Members are called Seekers because we spend our lives in personal searching and attempting to embody the ideal that is the divine. But
Indeed.
that does not mean that we are merely some sort of ecclesiastical order. We are warriors, above all, who serve and protect Riverlon. There is a famine in Rivertown because of 2 consecutive failed harvests. That is why a delegation of Seekers under the command of Lieutenant Lewis was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we
Indeed.
pretty much have what we need now, and I'm confident we'll be returning home quite soon. By all means.
All right. You are a chatty one, milady. I remember there was something we did with Locke's cart and the last time back when I played this game and finished it. There's something like an achievement or something associated with that. An interesting thing with this game as well, if you've played Echo Draconis, this game has its own, I've completed Echo Draconis, and I found it interesting that this chapter that I'm playing right here is Echo Draconis, but there's still achievements. This game has its own achievements. So if you are an achievement hunter, an achievement junkie, or an achievement hoe, whichever derogatory term you want to use for it,
Never have I met such disgusting.
take courage. There's achievements in this game
perverts.
separate from Echo
Funny is
Draconis.
a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations.
All right. I don't know why I needed to know that, but I'm going to pick up this rope. I'm going to pick up this book. Oh, no, that's a pillow. All right, so let's see what they got to say up in here. I remember there was like a bar fight up in this joint that like I may have incited.
Tell me, pretty. You in charge of the bedding, too?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just a waitress.
Then why don't you wiggle back for some more ale, eh?
Now you'll see that there's a lot of texture popping. I don't know if you'll be able to catch it because it's subtle and mostly happens in those makeshift cutscenes, but there is a bit of texture poppery that happens in those cutscenes. Ooh, a chicken leg. Definitely want to get a hold of that. What do these brothers tell? Let's see if these guys have seen the dragon.
Who are you? Whoa, a Slayer. That's a... Who are you? Oh, but Elsa of the Inn. I don't know where to begin. You bring the finest beer. I want to unhinge your brazier. Drunk. Slightly tipped.
Nah, I want to slap this dude.
Whoa, a Slayer. That's... Oh, but Elsa of the Inn. This here Slayer wants some bruises, guys.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Seekers!
Port.
What in the name of the divine is going on in here?
they were about to get a beat down. That's what's going on in the name of the divine.
Well, sir, we... You're blind drunk. This is an outrage.
It is.
Slayer, tell me what transpired here. Male bonding? Looks more like male mayhem to me. I see. Perhaps I should turn a blind eye to this blind drunkenness for once.
See, what I'm doing is I'm gonna let these guys off the hook,
Seekers,
and then they'll own me.
report to the barracks at once, so the innkeeper can clean up the mess you've made. Off with you.
Yeah, y'all were about to get it too. Lucky, hey girl. Oh, sorry, I ain't trying to shoot you with the arrow.
They're gone. I really feel I should reward you. You are too kind. Thanks, friend.
You are most welcome, milady. Cannot charge you a reward for simply doing the right thing, can we? Nay, we cannot. Anyway, so you see how the character interaction plays out here. Looks like this brother's got a quest for me.
The lieutenant sure gave them an earful.
Fantastic, Slayer. You deserve something for your efforts.
Do I now?
I'm not a rich man, but how about I see to it you'll never have to pay full price? That should save you a pretty penny.
I can
Elster
dig
and I
it.
are right grateful. You're always welcome in the Black Boar.
Thank you. Now let's see what you have to trade. Already getting discounts, so you can see how this thing plays out here. Alright. Doesn't look like he has anything I want at present. Yeah, I don't want to spend my loot on that just yet. Definitely keeping all that stuff until later. Oh, I get rewards, y'all. How come I only get one reward? Come on now. Always gonna take experience, Chief. Take that to the bank every time. Oh, shucks. Level up. So now that I've leveled up, I'll get a chance to show you guys the, let's see what's in the small box. A little bit of gold, a little fat fern. Let's go ahead and level up, baby. I gotta remember how to use this menu, man. There we go. We're gonna level up our status. So there's quite a bit of customization, as you guys can see here. And you gotta be careful. As I was saying in the previous episode, you do want to give yourself a little bit of diversity, but at the same time, you're going to have to begin to focus as the game goes on, because you're not going to get enough experience points to max out everything. So be sure to plus up the things that are organic to your character build. In this case, I'm a ranger, so as you can see, I have higher dexterity, which is pretty much par for the course. Anyway, let's see what we have here. I'm going to go with, how many points did it give me to spend? 8. So I'm going to give myself some more dexterity, because I'm going to need that for sure. I definitely want to get stronger, without a doubt. And then I'm also, let's see, spirit. You have extreme trouble concentrating and pay attention. Span improved. So that's going to affect my mana. That will come in handy. Intelligence is going to affect the magic and the magic defense. But I definitely want to have some spirit, because when I start picking some of the skills, and you'll be able to see this as I go through the game, some of the skills I'm going to pick, even as a ranger, are going to have magic tied to them. So you don't want to be completely bereft of spirit energy, and vitality obviously helps you with your hit points. That's something I tend to focus on bit by bit as I'm building my characters, but by all means, feel free to build the character to your liking. I'm going to apply my selection, and now I'll give you a chance to see the skills. And here's the part that I was saying, at some point, as a ranger, you're gonna have to start to focus on these areas. Specifically, for example, if you play as a ranger, these explosive arrows are a godsend. Something I wish I had focused on, because I played as a warrior both times I played and beat the game before. But you do want to focus on your Dragon Slayer skills, and you want to focus on, obviously, the skills associated with your particular area of expertise. Jumping over into these areas, I just warn you, I wouldn't say don't do anything in these areas, but pick skills that complement your playstyle and complement your particular class. Don't try to max out, and get down here in the sword area when you're a ranger and your dexterity is on 1,000,000. You definitely don't want to do that. So I am going to focus on, let's see, where do I want to go with mine? I do like paws and arrows there, but I think I'm going to focus on my strength at this early stage of the game, and then try to open up some of these other areas. Let's see what we got here. Ranger surprise. But I'm going to focus on strength. Oh, requires player level 7. That's another thing too. So it does kind of handicap you as you're going through. There's certain skills you can't get to your certain level. Let's see what we have here. Definitely do want to have some lockpicking skills, but I'll save that. I'm going to do some leveling. And one of the things, like I said in the first video, I promise you guys I won't do here, is do a lot of my obsessive leveling on the videos. I'll do that in between videos so that I can focus on doing these things here. So with this in mind, I'm going to go ahead and pick Ranger Surprise. I don't think I really want that. I think I'm going to go with... Let's go ahead and get the, I need to be level 4 for that. There's no, nothing on the HUD here that tells you what level you have to be to pick this stuff. So, can't pick that. Might as well go for the lockpick then, why not? And we'll exit out of there, and yes, I'll keep that. And we'll exit out of here, and then we are gonna go ahead. I think that does a decent job of showing you guys some of this NPC interaction, how the towns work, how bartering works, and ultimately how leveling your character works. As always, we appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate you guys. I say we a lot of times because I play a lot of co-op stuff, but in this case, I appreciate you guys for checking out the video, for sticking with us. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to hit me up. If I don't have the answer, I can probably get it for you, at least direct you to the place where you can get the answer. So again, thanks for riding with me on this one. Appreciate you guys. Allow me to say peace and Godspeed, and we'll see you back here for our next Alloy 7 video.